Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
For tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing here tonight? Well, we are here at Martinsville Speedway, the paperclip, my favorite short track here tonight. You know, this track is only a half of a mile long, and we're going to be seeing some crazy action happening here tonight. This is the Average Joe's Sim Racing League with the mini stocks here on Mondays. So let's see what these drivers have. We have 15 drivers have showed up here tonight for the paperclip. Who's going to get the win for tonight? That's the biggest question. We have a lot of drivers that have been giving us a great show throughout the season. Multiple winners. You know, we've seen Willie Smith on top of it, getting himself multiple wins. Can he get himself another win this season? Right now, during practice, Blake in the number 9, he is the fastest at 21.994. The only driver that was able to get in the 21 seconds. Joshua Westendorf right now at a 22.008 here at this moment. So not too shabby around here at all. And Nicholas Anderson holding on to 3rd in practice. Brian Day is in 4th, and Willie Smith in 5th, rounding your top 5 here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to go qualifying and see what's going to happen down here tonight. Who's going to get the best spot, get themselves into, basically get themselves into pole position here tonight. We'll stay tuned. We'll find out who's got what it takes. We'll see who's going to be the first one off of pit road here in just a tad little bit. All right, while we're waiting for a couple drivers to get out there, green flag is getting on. We're waiting for the cameras to get caught up here, a couple drivers to get situated. While we're waiting for that, we're going to throw our last commercial break for our qualifying and our practice. Here we are.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
All right, watching right now, Akari heading on the track here in the Buckeyes number 12 machine, getting ready to start his lap time. Nicholas Anderson now on the pole here. Joshua Westendorf holding on to second. Akari with the third place. Justin Day in fourth. Blake in fifth. Jonathan in sixth. And Joseph in seventh here at the moment of time. Going on board here with the 43 of Ryan, getting ready to start his lap time here in this number 17 Western Auto machine. Right now, you can see currently about 66 in the corner here, but almost 70 going down into the backstretch here, getting ready to go into turn 3 and 4. We got 3 minutes left of qualifying. And right now, Blake, in the number 9, putting himself on the pole at 22.101. Justin Day with a 22.119. Jonathan peeping right now, currently putting himself up to 8th place at 22.311. Couple more. We'll go on board here with the 3 of Willie Smith leaving pit road, and John Sheen right now in the number 1. Let's see what kind of time can he put down here. All right, watching John coming out of turn number 2 down into the back stretch right now, with Blake still holding on to your pole. Jason rushing right now, putting himself to 4th place, and that's 78. John coming out. Here he is coming across, and that's going to put John at a 22.228, putting himself into 7th place. Let's go on board here with Willie Smith now. On board here, let's see what kind of times he can put down. A 22.137 for 4th place. Let's see him go one more time around here. What kind of lap time can he put down? Can he get the pole here tonight? Here he is into turn 3, out of turn 4, coming to the line this time by. That is now going to put him down as a 22.146, first lap faster. So that's what we're seeing here at this moment. So that looks like almost everybody besides Jackson getting ready to leave pit road in the number 15. Everybody else has put a time in here besides Brian Cook, but it looks like he's going to probably wait until the end of this. We got about a minute left. Watch this 15 machine. What kind of time can he put down here? Can he get the pole? Getting all warmed up, getting situated up here. Currently with a minute left, almost down to the last second here tonight. Let's see what can he do. Coming down the backstretch, coming into turn number 3. The thing is, I feel like tonight is going to be challenging of where to try to make a pass here tonight. Here he is out of turn number 4, crossing the line for his first lap there at 23.072. Let's see what can he do for his second lap. Currently right now holding on to 15th place. Jonathan Day holding on to 12th. I saw he was able to put down a time of a 22.366. And here comes Jackson coming across the line, that time by at a 22.771. That's going to hold on to 15th place faster on his second lap. So, 7 seconds left of qualifying, and then it is time to go racing here tonight. Hope everybody's doing great, having a good night here so far, enjoying their day and excited to see what's going to be entail for our race here tonight. 16 drivers that are going to be taken on here at Martinsville. Alrighty, let's go and check out our starting grid here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in row number 1 for tonight, we have Blake and Justin. In row number 2, we have Ruben and Willie. In row number 3, we have Jason and John. In row number 4, we have Nicholas and Joshua. In row number 5, we have Akari and Ryan. In row number 6, we have Jonathan and Jonathan. Both Jonathans in row number 6. In row number 7, we have Brian and Joseph. In row number 8, we have Jackson and Brian. And that is everybody through your starting grid here tonight. Alrighty, let's see who's going to be able to do it here. Who's got what it takes to get themselves into victory lane. We'll talk about our point standings here at this moment of time. So, with your point standings, Willie Smith on top of your leaderboard at 309 points. Willie Smith starting 4th place in that number 3. John Sheen right now holding on to 2nd place in the point standings. He is at 254. Jason Rushing holding on to 3rd place in points, 216. Joshua Westendorf, 213. In 5th place, Stephen Blevins at 210. Blake Houellette right now in 6th, 197. Justin Day at 186 in 7th place. Akari in 8th at 175. Brandon Carter at 173 for 9th. And Douglas Ivy for 164 points in 10th. That is your point standings here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a minute. That flag man will start dancing up in his little box. Let's get ready to go rumble. Let's see that pace car take that hard left into pit road. And let's see who's got what it takes, who's going to be eating the bologna sandwich here tonight. Stay tuned. Pace car will take that hard left here into turn 3 and 4. Flagman will start dancing up in his little box here. We are going to be doing, let's pull up our track information here. With this half a mile long, we have 39 miles that we are doing here tonight. Here we go. 80 laps that these drivers are doing. All right, in your starting zone here for the first time tonight, green flag is out in the air, and it looks like a couple drivers. Justin Day has a black flag on that initial start. Blake holding on to your lead. Willie Smith battling it out here. And we have a wreck in the backfield. I believe the 80, Jonathan Day, turned around. Pace car is back out here. Let's go back a little bit, just find out what just happened on this restart. So we see quite a few drivers get a little sideways there, almost 4 wide into the corner, 3 wide into the turn 1 and turn 2. A little bit of contact from the 92 and the 12 that gets the 80 turned around and goes for a ride here tonight. So that's going to bring out your first caution here tonight. So Blake right now is your leader. Justin Day in 2nd. Willie Smith in 3rd here at this moment. All right, so we are getting all lined up here, getting situated. While we looking at all the 16 drivers here. Want to give a big shout out to everybody out here watching. Thank you for everybody tuning in here. Hope you're all doing very well and having a great night, knowing it's the start of the work week and it is a Monday. But why not, after a hard day of work, sit back, enjoy some racing, watching these drivers take on here at Martinsville. But can't thank everybody enough to allow these drivers to come out for a couple hours of their night and having some fun here at Martinsville. With 77 laps to go for our first caution of the night here for the Average Joe's Sim Racing League for the mini stocks here on Mondays. Want to give some shout outs here for some of our sponsors here. We want to thank W being one of them. Thank you to W coming on board here. If you want to use code REDLINE, you can get yourself 10% off your order. Nice little energy powder drink. Put into your drinks to help you out. Also, the Sheath underwear, if you use promo code NOLIFT, you can get yourself 20% off your order. Also, Delta Tire being a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. If you want some new tires, front end alignments, things like that, they can hook you up. Thank you to Delta Tire. Also to Barbecue Beef Sauce. If you want some delicious barbecue sauce, head on over there. Help them out. They have it all on Amazon also. We appreciate them coming on board here tonight, here on Redline Racing Network. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4. Pace cars in, flag man to start dancing up in his little box. Green flag back out in the air again, second time here tonight. Going into turn number 1, beautiful start by the top 3. Blake holding on to your lead, but Willie Smith he gets on the inside of Justin Day. Almost making contact into turn 3 and 4. Nicholas Anderson, I saw a little bit of contact back here, farther back, side by side going on. I see the Liquid Death, 55. Nicholas trying to battle out here with the 78 of Jason rushing right now and holding on to 6th place. Here they are coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch, starting to get a single file here. The braking points are going to be a little bit more challenging here where mistakes can happen. That's where we do not want things to happen here at all. Alrighty, Martinsville Speedway here at the second of time. Watching here at the paperclip. What I love about Martinsville, how tricky it can be for the passing. You got to hit your marks just right. Why we say that? Because we're on board here with Justin Day. And look at the different braking points. Where the number 3 brakes, when he lets off the brakes. You know, how close you can get to the back bumper. But thing is, coming out of turn 2 and turn 4, you can make mistakes trying to get into the wall. 9 laps here out of 80 completed so far. 72 laps to go. Bringing it to 71 now. 10 completed. But don't forget to give us a like and a follow here on our Facebook side of things. We definitely appreciate everybody supporting all these drivers and all the leagues. A little bit of bump. You saw a little bit of sparks going on. That was with Justin Day and Willie Smith. Here comes the 19 on trying to look. The 19 of Ruben. Nicholas Anderson is giving a little bit of company to the number 19. He was right on the back bumper. Going on board here with the number 12 now of Akari. You see the battle behind Akari. Jason rushing and John Sheen battling it out here at this moment of time. Here goes the number 1 on the inside of the 78. Here comes the number 1 on the inside of the number 12. Number 1 on a move. John Sheen gaining 2 positions, almost 3 positions during that moment. Now John up to 6th place. Here comes the 12 now, looking back on the inside here, trying to get that battle for 5th and 6th. Sorry, I apologize. That was 6th and 7th. For 5th and 4th, this is between the 55 and the 19. The 55 and the back bumper giving them a little bit of a rub. But we do have a battle for your lead, though. Willie Smith and Blake and Justin Day all here battling it out. Watching this number 10, he was kind of looking, but with these Willie Smith and Blake battling out very hard, the 10's kind of just sitting there waiting patiently to wait to make that move to the front here. You know, the thing is that how the best arc of getting into these corners and everything is when can you come in and when can you try to arc it in just right and not make a mistake, not get into the back bumper, but kind of push the driver up the farther up the track to make that pass. Side-by-side action going on. That is going to be Nicholas and Ruben right now, the 19 and the 55 battling it out here. 19 going a little high, getting into the rumbles, or the marbles. The 55 was able to capitalize on that. And here comes number 1 now, trying to close it in on the back bumper of the 19 here, coming to turn 3 and 4. Willie Smith as your leader, about a half a second gap from Blake now, and that number 3 coming to lap 18 completed here now. Blake in the number 9 holding on to second. Justin Day holding on to third. Nicholas Anderson in fourth place. Jonathan Day back here for 15th place. I saw the battle between him and Jackson in the 15 for 15th and 16th place. Go up back to the 87 though. Man, that 87 of Brian. You can see that car far, far away. All those flames going on here tonight. He's going to try to get around the number 92 of Joshua. Akari right now battling it out here. This is between Ryan and the 43 and the 78 of Jason. This is for 7th, 8th, and 9th place. We have 61 laps to go to the end of this race. And right now, Willie has pulled away almost a second away from Blake. But Blake battling it out here with Justin Day. And with that happening, and caution is out. Alright, I don't know who is actually involved there, but let's go back and rewind. See what just happened. I saw these three battling very hard for a little while. Oh, and the 78 just gets collected. 78 of Jason and the 17. Just that dang wall goblin getting involved there. And that is going to bring out your caution here tonight. So, looks like we may have some takers come down pit road. Let's find out who is going to start the back of the pit road, and I believe that is going to be the number 9. Number 9 getting some fresh tires and some fresh fuel here while we're under caution. Might as well take advantage of it when he can. Ruben Ruben, I was talking about earlier, the number 19, holding on to 4th place. He's the fastest driver here so far tonight. That was on lap 8, a 22.118. So it looks like we had Blake, Joshua, Ryan, Joseph, Jason, and Jonathan all coming down into pit road. Back up front, right now, Willie Smith, your leader, Justin Day in 2nd, Nicholas Anderson in 3rd. 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. All right, Justin Day is going to start probably on the outside line here of the number 3. Nicholas Anderson right there is going to start behind the number 3 of Willie Smith. The question would be is how will you make the perfect, try to take off perfectly here, especially Martinsville. We see a lot of wheel spin being very common here to go. So we got 1 lap to green. Here's your caution information here at Martinsville. We've had 2 cautions, 8 laps under caution. We've had 1 lead change here tonight. So a little bit about the pit stops here. A little bit farther back, you can see the number 9, a 20.47, Westendorf, a 21.97, and it kind of goes farther down. There's your pit stops for the back of the half. Here we go, back green flag racing. Pace car is in, green flag back out in the air here again. Let's go green flag racing here at Martinsville. Beautiful start by the number 3 and the number 10, the 55 right there with them. The 19 staying right there a little bit side by side with the number 1. Looks like the 19's got the nose hair in front of the number 1. Here comes the number 1 on the inside to get the pass. Coming down the back stretch, or the front stretch. The 55 of Nicholas Anderson right there, holding on to 3rd, giving a little bit of pressure to Willie Smith, and caution is out here. I heard somebody getting into the wall. All right, let's go back and find out what just happened here on this replay. Not really sure on who the caution was brought out to. Oh, I see the 9. Let's rewind it a little bit. Looks like the 15 gets in the back bumper of the 9. A little bit of collection, but I'm surprised the caution came out for that. Especially able to still stay green here right now. All right, with that being said, we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Where's the quote? We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Alrighty, pace car is about to go in here once again. Let's get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Willie Smith and Justin Day going to be leading the field to the green flag here. In the second row, we had the 55 of Nicholas Anderson and John Sheen, and the number 1 holding on to 4th. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get going. Pace car is in. Flagman is going to start dancing up in his little box here once again. Into the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air. Beautiful start by the field here. Willie Smith, he's going to be able to get a car length ahead now as your lead. Here comes the 10. Here comes the 55 on the inside to the corner panel. The number, was almost able to make there. Here comes the 10 now, trying to get to the back bumper of this number 3. 55 right there with him, though, and he's keeping an eye, letting these drivers know, hey, I am here tonight. You can see this Liquid Death machine coming out of turn number 2 down the back stretch here, watching that number 10 machine, trying to catch, look how close they can get to the back bumper. See it. I was kind of looking at the back bumper of this number 10, though. I see Willie. I see that there's some saying about Willie. I can't really see what exactly it is. Well, here is on board with Justin Day, trying to close it in here on this number 3 machine. But good racing so far. 34 laps out of 80 completed. We have 47 laps to go to the end of this race. Here right now, good battle for your lead, getting closer and closer every single lap. But we got a couple more drivers getting involved here. I see the 19 of Ruben closing it in. Akari's also right there with him. So is John Sheen, just waiting patiently, waiting when to capitalize on these mistakes and move themselves forward. Let's find out. When will all that happen here tonight? Still a little early, knowing that we still have 45 laps. We're almost to the halfway point of the night here. We're going to do our halfway point shout-outs here in just a little bit. But 19 and the 55 almost making contact there into the corner. I saw a little bit of sparks fly there just for a quick second. Love our bumping and grinding here at Martinsville. It's kind of reminding me of the kind of like Bristol. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Blake has led 13 laps here tonight. holding on to 10th place. That was kind of, we saw him up front for a little while, but Willie Smith has led 24 laps here tonight. Let's go up into your blimp view. Overhead, watching all the battles. You see right now the 55 and the 19 making contact back in the back. This might be a little dicey back here while the leaders are battling. And now here comes the 12 and the 19 side by side. The 1 and the 55 side by side. Here a little bit of more of a bump, a little bit of bumping and grinding here. Kind of a fun situation. Oh, the 17 now in the back bumper of the 1. A lot of hard racing going on here. This is between 3rd place all the way to, oh, there's more contact, 7th place. 17 in the 55, side by side bumping and grinding, rubbing in here down the backstretch. I don't think this, I feel like there's a little bit of frustration going on between the 55 and the 17. They were kind of bumping a little bit harder than I was expecting. Door banging here tonight. John Sheen right now holding on to 5th place. While we're still watching the battle going on from the 55 and the 17. 55 is trying to close it in. Akari right now trying to close it in on the 19. The battle for your lead, though, has closed it in even more. The 3 and the 10 right there. Here comes the 10, close to the back bumper. We have hit over the halfway point of the night here tonight. So with 43 laps completed, with a lot of different changes going on, couple drivers came down pit road a little while ago. A lot of drivers have not come down pit road, and that was 44 laps ago since they have actually been able to come, they have not come down pit road yet, but what I mean by that is some of them have some fresher tires. Bit more racing going on between 1st and 2nd place. Looks like kind of farther back to the number 12. I saw the 12 getting close to the number back of the 19's back bumper here. But the battle that we were watching though for a minute, the 55, they kind of have separated and not able to get too close to each other. So these two are not really, we don't really see them getting into each other that much like we were. Right now, the number 1 and the 43 of John Sheen and Ryan. Right now, watching these two, I saw Ryan closing it in on John last lap. Ryan was a little faster. The number 12 of Akari trying to close it in on Ruben here. At this moment, that time by, Akari is faster than the 19. Your leaders, Willie Smith and Justin Day battling. Watching these two's lap times, Willie Smith by a 0.1 second faster as your lead. I forgot to mention too, on lap 28, Brian Cook did get the end of the line penalty during that restart, so he had to start at the end of the line on that restart. And right now, Brian currently up to 14th place. Willie Smith, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, changes the scenery here tonight. The leader has come down into pit road. Now, will that change some events here tonight and start your green flag strategies? When will Justin Day have to come down pit road? These drivers have been out there for 49 laps on these tires. All the other drivers have been out there for 27 laps. Between 27 and 49. I see another driver down pit road, and that is Nicholas Anderson and Jackson. So the other front half right now have not come down pit road. Justin Day, Ruben, Akari, I believe also John Sheen has not come down pit road. All right, though you can see Justin Day giving the sign, I am going down pit road. Now that's going to allow the 19 to take over as your lead. The number 12 of Akari also staying out. And the number 1 of John Sheen and Ryan in the 43/17. Jonathan Beepin also come down pit road on lap 51. Looks like Nicholas Anderson leaving pit road now. All right, into the wall. The 19 goes. Here, the one had to get out of the way there. Almost making contact with each other there. Great save. Great job keeping it straight. Here they are down the backstretch out of turn 2, coming here into turn 3. When will Akari come down into pit road? See the 55 of Nicholas Anderson currently 1 lap down, trying to get back around. Let's see if he will be able to stay on the lead lap here in just once these leaders come down pit road. John Sheen and Ruben right now, the number 1 and the number 19. 23.3 second lap time here at the second. Don't forget to give us a like and a follow here on our Facebook and YouTube side of things. Thanks you for everybody tuning in here right now. Cannot believe to see 200 of you out there watching. I can't thank you enough for tuning in here. Don't forget, we'll be back live on Sunday night for some crazy action. But I know, we do have another broadcaster able to broadcast on certain days too. So we want to see him, Matt, take on some crazy things. Stay tuned. Alrighty, lap 56 out of 80. 25 laps to go here tonight. Akari has stayed out. Now, currently, 57 laps. Only 3 drivers have not come down. Cool little features here that, we love to talk about too. There is one driver here from Afghanistan here tonight. That is that 3rd place driver right now. That is awesome to see. That's what I love about Irish racing. They have different areas of, all people all over the world racing in all these different areas. All right now, Akari showing the sign, I'm going in. So is Ruben. Number 1 has stayed out. So has the number 43/17. 22 laps to go here tonight. And right now, John Sheen as your leader. Will he show the indicator, I'm going in? He's going to stay out one more time. Here at this moment, 59 laps on these tires. All right, lap 60. We have hit 21 laps. And looks like right now, the number 1 is showing he is going in. And now Ryan is going to stay out here. So we have a new leader here at Martinsville, the 17/43 up front here right now. Coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch to come into turn number 3. He's going to still keep staying out. How long can you stay out on these fields? And that's actually why I was thinking. Thought he was longer out there. Now he's only been out there for 40 laps, so that was my apologies. Actually, he could make it, quite a few more laps. And I was thinking he was actually one of them that's been out there on the longest run. But Ryan, right now, he has got a gap of a 2.6 second gap from the number 9 of Blake. With 19 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our play-by-play here. We'll be right back.
time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you, you won't regret it.
Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Alrighty, watching all the action right now. We're just kind of back here in 12th place watching the close actions going on. I see the 70 also involved there. We saw Ruben in the 19. Good battling going on with 11 laps to go. Back here, ooh, 17. Oh, there's a wreck. There's a wreck with the 12 and the 15. Alright, let's just find out what just happened here at this moment. Here's the 12 coming in, coming out of the corner. Down the backstretch. 12 almost to the corner panel. Not quite yet. Here he is going into turn number 3. Oh, and making contact with the 15. That's going to bring the 15 turned around. The 15, I believe. No, that... I was trying to see who that would be. That is Jackson. Sorry, I was trying to see who that was. The 15 of Jackson. All right, with 9 laps to go under caution here. Let's go back up front. Let's see who is up front. Blake right now in the number 9 as your leader. Joshua Westendorf in second. Joseph Herbert in third. Brian Cook in the fourth. Ryan right now in the 43 in fifth. Rounding your top 5 here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a tad little bit. Hope everybody's enjoying the show and having a good time out here tonight, watching all the action going on here at Martinsville for the Average Joe's Sim Racing League. This is for the mini stock on Mondays. Looks like a couple drivers that came down pit road there. That would have been Ryan Akari, Jason, Jonathan, and Willie all coming down. Looks like Jonathan Peepin and Jason rushing end of the line penalties here tonight on this restart. Alrighty, with that being said, all the drivers getting close, trying to get caught back up here. We have only got 8 laps to the end of this. Here's your caution information for tonight. 4 cautions, 14 laps under caution, and 7 lead changes here so far tonight. Here's your pit road, off of pit road, and all the pit stops that we've seen tonight from first all the way to 10th. You know, what's cool to see is that, look at the different times. A couple of the drivers getting 4 tires and one's not. I see out there, let's go Blake. Blake out there. Blake right now as your lead. Going to lead the field to the restart zone. Pace car is in. Let's go back. Green flag racing here Gonna be bringing it to 6 laps to go here tonight. All right, here we are in the restart zone. Beautiful start by Blake in the number 9. Here comes the 69 looking, trying to get to the inside. Here they are side by side, and caution. Back out. We're going to go back and see if something happened on that restart. And we see the 12 going a little bit in the air there. Was that just basically, it looked like accordion effect? Let's go on the chase view on board here with the number 12. Basically can do a green-white checker, but here we are on the restart. Kind of looked like maybe somebody missed a shift. Kind of turned into an accordion effect, and here comes the 12 up in the air a little bit here tonight. Tires have left the ground. Astronaut has been engaged by the Buc-ee's machine. Crazy to see. So with that being said, our green and white checkered basically is what we're gonna see here. Blake is gonna be leading the field to the green flag. Joshua holding on to second. Joseph in third. Brian in the 87 in fourth, and Ryan in the 43 in fifth. Rounding your top 5. Looks like Willie Smith does have a black flag here tonight. Not sure if he got a speeding penalty or not. Nicholas Nakari did come down pit road during this caution. But we should see the pace car lights go off here in just a tad little bit. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with your green-white checkered here tonight. Let's find out what's gonna happen, who's got what it takes. Pace car lights are off. You know what? We're going to go on board here on the board of the 69, the Sunoco machine on this restart. Why not watch all the action up front? Let's see who's got what it takes. Who's going to be eating the bologna sandwich here tonight? Pace car is in. Here they are, getting ready to rumble. Look at all the marbles. Here we go. Green flag waving in the air. Green flag is out. Beautiful start on board here with the 69. Oh, man. Making contact already getting ready to go into turn number 1. Here comes the 17 on the inside of the 69. Here goes 3 in the 92 side by side. Blake and the number 9 holding on to your lead. 69 to 17 making contact there. Here they are coming out of turn number 4 down the backstretch. White flag out in the air here brought to you by JS Designs. The number 9, all he has to do is make one more turn around. Can he do it to get himself a win here tonight? Here comes the 17 coming onto the inside. Can he hold it? Right there, almost a close photo finish, and there your race winner goes to the number 9 of Blake. Holding on to second is going to be Ryan, and Joseph Herbert in the 69 bringing home third place. Good race all around here at this moment of time. What a race and what a finish here that we just witnessed, and definitely well deserved by all the drivers here, seeing what we just witnessed here tonight. So this is our post-race show of the night here. We're going to be right back after this commercial break while we get these drivers situated.
time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
All right, while we're getting all these drivers situated here tonight, pulling the wrong people down here on accident. There we go. Let's see if we can talk to a couple of these drivers to see how they are feeling here tonight. I'm trying to see if we can find Joseph real quick. I apologize for the delay. That's why I was trying to see if we could find him here. Oh. But what a night we just witnessed. Throw in the chat. What does everybody think here so far of this race? It's definitely a crazy, crazy race overall. We're probably going to have to wait and see if here in a little bit, if he pops up, we'll talk to him in a little while, but I'm not seeing him at this moment in time. So we're going to talk to our second place. Give a big shout out to Joseph Herbert bringing home P3 tonight, able to do what he had to do. Now let's talk to our number 43 machine. Let's see how Ryan is feeling here tonight. Hey, Ryan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Yeah. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, bud. Look at you able to bring home a P2 here tonight. Congratulations, bud. How are you feeling?
It's been a rough day. Had a migraine when I got up this morning and almost didn't jump in. My wife said probably not a good idea because I run the VR. So she said it's probably not a good idea to put that headset on with the migraine. And I was like, said, yeah, but it won't be for a few minutes.
Well, buddy. Well, with a headache, I can't complain. Look at that. Able to overcome the migraine and able to bring home a P2 out of the deal. I got to give you kudos because I don't know how you could race with a migraine. I hate migraines.
Yeah, it's not fun. I was sick this morning, and I'm feeling a little better this evening, but this morning was rough. But yeah, I did good tonight. I was kind of hoping that last caution wouldn't have come out. I think I could have got the win over Blake there before that last caution came out. But yeah, a little bit of pit strategy there helped me out, and I was still going to be about one lap to the good before that last caution came out, and I think Blake said he was going to be a couple of laps to the good, but I think I had about a 3-second lead on him before that caution came out, so I think I would have been all right because we only had about 10 or 12 laps to go. So,
well, you were able to do it. Great job, and tell me, talk about this last lap though. You tried to do it as best as you can. You got it side by side, just tad a little short. What was going through your mind that last lap?
Well, I give him a little bump coming off 3 and 4 there, and I thought, man, I don't think I'd feel right just moving him out of the way. So I'm going to at least touch him. so I did. I nudged him there a little bit, but he kept it under control, and I had a little fresher tires than he did, and I just didn't have enough time to get a good run on him and make a good clean pass, but. Yeah, I could have went in there and wiped him out, but I just don't like racing like that. So, but short track racing is a little bit of rubbing as racing when it's short track, but you gotta find that happy medium there to where, you might bump him a little bit, but not really just send him to the wall either, So.
Definitely. Well, it was fun. It was fun to watch. Almost got it, though. Hopefully, maybe next week we get you one spot better and get yourself into victory lane. But with that being said, who do you got to give a shout-out to tonight?
Shout out to Jason and just all the guys and you guys for the broadcast, all the guys that put this on, and the Thursday night truck series. It's I've had a really good time this season, and this was my first mini stock race. I hadn't been doing the Monday night races, And so this was my first mini stock race. So I really enjoyed it. So shout out to you guys and the job you do, and the job they do of putting on the series and everything. And shout out to my wife for being understanding. And my son didn't make it tonight, but shout out to him too. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I would, I'd still struggle. He helps me out quite a bit. So.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations on your P2. I hope you feel better. You stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, hope so. So you guys have a good evening. I appreciate you.
Thank you. You too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Ryan there, your second place finisher here tonight. Next up is the guy who was able to bring home the win here tonight. Let's see how Blake is feeling here. Hey, Blake, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I do. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. How are you doing? Because look at you. Getting yourself a win here tonight, bud. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. That's my first league win in any car.
That is awesome. You're able to do it, and overall it was a crazy race. But you started on the pole, you got yourself a perfect finish, got you where you needed to be. But let me ask you, that last caution that came out, how nervous were you, knowing that you're looking really good, and here we are, and caution comes out?
Yeah, I pitted early when I knew I was going to be able to make it in gas, and then. When I saw Ryan wasn't pitting when he should have, I was like, uh-oh, he's on the same strategy. And I was trying to run him down, but if anything, he was gaining a tenth on me every like 3 or 4 laps. So I was kind of content with second at that point. And then when the caution went out, I kind of figured, I was thinking I'm just going to stay out and see what I can do, try to get some points. And then when I saw, I think the next guy with new tires was somewhere around 5th, I was kind of thinking I might have a chance here. So Ryan was coming up on me on that last lap. I had, my tires were like 55, 60 laps old or something. So I was making sure I didn't overdrive it, and he got into me, which I wouldn't expect anything less, but thanks to Ryan for not Dale Earnhardting me. He just tried to move me a little bit and race me really clean. If there's another lap, I think he definitely would have had me.
It was close. You guys coming out of right out of turn 4, side by side there. The only gap was a .042 right when he crossed the line. It was fun to watch, but good battle. And like you said, yeah, he gave you that little nudge, but it was that respect of, hey, I'm gonna try it a little bit to see if I can get you off your pace line. And like they say, short track. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. And you guys definitely showed us you guys are racing here tonight for the mini stocks.
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun.
Well, bud, who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Hey, Jason and Brian, the admins, for running the league, all the guys behind the scenes that help with the incidents and reviews and everything. My wife, Megan, for letting me do this. My kids, if they're watching.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there. Congratulations on your race win here. We'll see you next week. Let's see if we can get yourself a back-to-back race win again.
All right, sounds good. You have a good one.
Thank
you. Have
a
good Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, that is Blake, your race winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I appreciate everybody tuning in here. What a night we just witnessed. It was a heck of a show, and I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving this week, and I hope everybody stay safe out there, especially if you got to travel. But here's your race results from Blake, Ryan, Joseph, and Joshua. And from 5th place, if it actually is going to work, it doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, there it goes. Of course, we're going to jump right down to 9th place. Jason, Justin, Willie, and Jonathan. It's wanting to mess up on me, of course, right at the end of the show here tonight. But I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thank you for everybody tuning in here. Stay tuned for next Monday for some more crazy action. Other than that, stay safe. Have a great rest of the night.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options waiting for you. You won't regret it.